love you. So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 medical dramas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were having a state the obvious contest. I'm competitive by nature.
For this list, we'll be looking at the more dramatic and action-packed medical-centered shows of all time. After the video, drop us a comment and let us know if your favorite made the list. Number 10. Saint Elsewhere. Long before Denzel Washington was an Oscar-winning actor and filmmaker, he was cutting his teeth on the set of the 80s drama Saint Elsewhere.
I've been here a long time, Dr. Chandler. I know more than you think. Well, it does not seem to reflect in your work, nurse.
The series centered around a run-down and poorly funded Boston hospital called St. Eligius. Running from 1982 until 1988, the show also starred Howie Mandel and Ed Begley Jr. An awards darling, the series earned 62 Emmy nominations and received the prestigious Peabody Award.
I was just telling Miss Swenson about the 3 years I spent here. The grueling hours, the bad food, the egomania, death, moral confusion. It'll be hard to...
20 years after its debut, it was announced that there were plans to adapt Elsewhere for the silver screen. However, the project never came to fruition, letting the drama rest peacefully as an icon of the 80s.
Why didn't you ask me to come along?
Well, I just assumed that you wouldn't go.
Yes, well, for the record, I would.
Number 9. Nurse Jackie. After finishing her impressive run as Carmela on The Sopranos, Edie Falco followed up with a very different character on Showtime's Nurse Jackie.
All right, I got one for you. What do you call a nurse with a bad back? Unemployed. Ba-dum-bump. One left. That sucks.
The series followed protagonist Jackie Payton, an ER nurse with a severe substance use disorder. Balancing her habit, family life, and a fractured healthcare system, she was a complicated yet much beloved character.
It may have been a shame, but it will not be a waste. That I promise.
Edie even took home her 4th Emmy Award in 2010 for the role. The true definition of a dramedy, the series was a mix of light and dark elements that would have viewers laughing one moment and at the edge of their seat the next.
It bears repeating. Make me good, God. But not yet.
Number 8. Nip Tuck.
You fix the floors, you could absolutely be a 10.
Well, what am I now?
You're an 8.
Plastic surgery is always a hot topic in show business, so it wasn't surprising in 2003 FX followed suit. When the boundary-pushing channel launched Nip Tuck, viewers were hooked on the series' edgy and provocative subject matter. Following the practice of 2 plastic surgeons, the show featured lots of graphic content.
It's a shoddy medical practice any way you cut it. I'll lose my medical license, so will Liz.
Liz? Oh no, I am not going down for this. I am not going to have my entire life destroyed because you two screwed up!
Slapped with a TV MA rating, Tuck ran for many years and pushed the envelope whenever possible. From the get-go, the show never compromised its vision, remaining true to itself by leaving out the filler and keeping things au naturel.
When you stop striving for perfection, you might as well be dead.
Number 7. Casualty. If you thought Grey's Anatomy's nearly 20 seasons run as an impressive feat, just wait until you hear about Casualty.
Casualty gets more violent every night. Staff get paid a pittance and they work long hours, and nobody thanks them in Casualty because nobody wants to be there.
The UK-based and produced drama premiered in September 1986 and has remained on the air ever since. Tracking the daily operations of a fictional hospital called Holby City, it was initially created in response to the former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher's controversial administration.
It's mad. Absolutely mad. What really gets me is that stuff's being used to kill people, and she knew. I mean, how could you not ask questions if you knew that?
Casualty's creatives wanted to make something that was anti-conservative. Although cast members have come and gone, the series remains strong, holding the title of longest-running medical drama to date.
So come on then, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
I'm super excited.
Number 6. The Good Doctor. Originally a South Korean drama, The Good Doctor was adapted stateside thanks to Lost alumni Daniel Day Kim.
I think Dr. Lim and I are better than that. We can beat the odds.
A fan of the series, Kim bought the rights and shopped it around until ABC picked it up. Starring Freddie Highmore, the show follows the life of a surgical doctor, Sean Murphy, who has autism.
Looks normal to me.
It's not normal. There's a concave deformity in the right atrium.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. It's very subtle.
Filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, the series has enjoyed high ratings and praise for its performances and engaging storyline. Highmore received a Golden Globe nomination for his role in 2018, and The Good Doctor is still going strong today.
What do we do now? I've never hugged you, Claire.
Number 5. Chicago Med. Law & Order creator Dick Wolf struck television gold again when he co-created the One Chicago universe.
What do you think? You in?
Yeah. I'm in.
Starting with Chicago Fire and then Chicago PD, Wolf rounded out his emergency personnel-centered dramas in 2015 with Chicago Med. Focused on the Gaffney Chicago Medical Center's ER, the show features a lot of drama, romance, and high-stakes story arcs.
Look, bottom line, Michelle is Sam's next of kin. She wants to take him off the vent, we're taking him off.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Following its debut, Wolf produced a 4th installment in 2017 called Chicago Justice, which only lasted 1 season. As the most junior in the franchise, Med has made a welcomed addition to the trio and proves that all good things come in threes.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that Dr. Charles, Dr. Halstead, you've made a very compelling case.
Number 4. MASH. Based on the Robert Altman movie of the same name, MASH became a pop culture icon of the 1970s. Taking place at a mobile military hospital during the Korean War, the show was part comedy, part drama.
Sorry, patient, you have a temperature of 109/10. Afraid you can't have an incubator, but you can have a pizza with everything to go. Unless, of course, you go first.
It even included a laugh track, but balanced the line between being respectful while also humorous. The show also tackled some harrowing storylines, which are still regarded as some of the most heartbreaking moments in television history.
Henry Blake's plane was shot down over the Sea of Japan. It spun in. There were no survivors.
Starring Alan Alda, the series ran an astounding 11 seasons and remains a fan favorite to this day. Number 3. ER. Before medical dramas became a staple of every network's primetime lineup, there was ER.
Good day for us surgeons.
Premiering in 1994, the high-octane drama centered around the lives of medical staff working in an emergency room department at a Chicago-based hospital. Produced by Steven Spielberg, the cast packed some serious star power, including George Clooney and Juliana Margulies.
Oh man, I think we may have just pulled that one out.
Yes, we did.
That was like clockwork.
They're all like that.
We haven't done a save like that in a long time.
So smooth. 7 minutes, door to door.
You anticipated every move, every beat. Yes, I mean it.
With an ensemble of talented actors and gritty storylines, the series took a lot of risks. For instance, season 4 featured an episode that was filmed and aired live.
You think you should be doing that in front of their camera?
I like it.
Is that on?
Yeah, smart. Got a double try.
It's not surprising that the show was once the highest rated series in North America and enjoyed a successful and rare 15-season run. Number 2. House. This Hugh Laurie-led drama was a fan favorite on Fox during the 2010s.
Who are you? I'm the doctor who's trying to save your son. You're the mom who's letting him die. Clarification. It's a beautiful thing.
Centered around the brilliant but cranky Dr. Gregory House, the series followed him as he led a diagnostic team. Rounding out the cast were Omar Epps, Olivia Wilde, Lisa Edelstein, and Cal Penn. The program became well known for its wordy medical jargon and outlandish storylines.
Matt decided to make himself a homemade pizza for a bedtime snack.
Source of botulism, as well as a million other toxins that cause gastroenteritis, cardiac symptoms, and mental confusion.
I'm not so sure about gastroenteritis, but mental confusion. Bring it on.
Hugh went on to receive both SAG Awards and Golden Globes for his portrayal. Although he was peevish and cantankerous, House definitely left an impression on fans that lingers long after the series wrapped in 2012.
You do realize you just skipped over several deep character flaws that most women would run screaming from.
You told the truth.
Yeah.
Before we unveil our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Private Practice, Grey's Anatomy spin-off that follows the character of Dr. Addison Montgomery.
I saved her life. I saved your asses. I'm a world-class neonatal surgeon. And I'm here to stay.
Code Black, Marcia Gay Harden-led drama about an LA hospital battling overwhelming conditions.
I appreciate the dedication, but from a liability standpoint, I'm gonna need you to work a regular schedule.
When you've been here longer than 5 minutes, you'll understand that Angels is not a regular hospital. Gotta go.
Providence, homecoming story about a plastic surgeon returning to her family in Rhode Island.
All these places had their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall.
New Amsterdam, centered on the oldest operating hospital and the medical director who wants to save it.
What are you telling me, not to help?
She's telling you that it doesn't matter who you send in there. If they're not a part of that community, you're gonna be met with the block.
Holby City, successful spin-off of Casualty.
Miss Naylor, we meet again?
Jack Naylor, surgical registrar. I'm standing in for Jen Oliver.
Is it your first time at Holby?
You'll be supporting Miss Lloyd.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Grey's Anatomy. 18 seasons and counting, and it looks like the Grey's Anatomy train is not slowing down anytime soon.
Your first shift starts now and lasts 48 hours. Your interns, grunts, nobodies, bottom of the surgical food chain. You run labs, write orders, work every second night until you drop and don't complain.
Premiering in 2005, the hospital-centered drama follows the personal and professional lives of doctors in Seattle. The Shonda Rhimes-created series made stars out of its cast, including Ellen Pompeo and Sandra Oh.
If we find the answer, we have a 50-50 chance of scrubbing in.
I'll work with you, but I don't want in on the surgery. You can have it.
Are you kidding? It's the biggest opportunity any intern will ever get.
With romantic plot lines, dramatic story arcs, and a slew of memorable characters, the show has become a television empire, launching spin-offs and a massive fandom. When it seems like Grey's has done it all, the show turns out another great storyline, proving that its longevity is undeniably remarkable.
Love you so much, honey. We love you so much. We love you so much.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.